How many defensive tackles do you want to have in the fall, and how many do you have now that you like that you could play?
We would like to have probably 5 to 6. 6 would be greedy. 5 would be nice. Right now I think we got 3 guys that are really playing at a high level, playing at a level where we can compete for a championship.
Kobe, Javon, and Kier.
Yep.
Okay, Kier as a tackle.
Those 3.
So who else? What group needs to come up with that other 2? Who needs to?
Well, we got JJ. We've moved him in there, and he's playing. He's a naturally instinctive guy. He's doing a really good job. MJ and Griffin Gentry, they've been guys that have been in the program a couple of years, and they're competing there. And then we got Tyreek's in as a high school guy, a true freshman. I mean, him and JJ are doing a really nice job, especially for guys that should be in high school. So we're pleased with them. But out of that group, and then we got the boys coming in that we signed, Jesus and Ricky and Jabari.
How much flexibility does a guy like Kier give you, being that he can play end, but also you can throw him and tackle a lot?
Kier's invaluable to us. I mean, he can play every position. He can play nose guard. He can play 3 technique. He can play 4 technique. Smart, tough. Probably the toughest guy we got on the defensive line. And he's really working hard. That kid has really made tremendous strides in the last 2 years in terms of just being mature, his work ethic. I'm really happy with Kier.
What has Tyreek shown you kind of insight and also going through sort of his gray shirt process?
Just in his gray shirt process, he just took care of himself. He came in stronger, a little bigger. Tyreek's, he was an end as well. We're kind of projecting him in there, but he's naturally strong, and he's a tough guy. He's just, green, and he has to, get some reps and get some turns and just get developed. And like I said, when you're playing inside now, it's not like you're playing in your underwear outside where you might not hit anybody all day. You're getting hit every day, every play. And sometimes you're getting hit by 2 of them jokers. So, it's a little bit different getting hit by somebody from Lakewood High School and then somebody getting hit by somebody in the SEC.
Where is Javon on the stage of taking the next step for what you would like to see him do?
That kid had a really tremendous year last year in terms of what he came in at and what at the end of the season, the level he was playing. And the people that don't understand Javon or don't know him, I guess is a better way to say it, when you know his history, this guy's done a great job. But the best thing about him is his attitude, his willingness to work and wanting to learn and wanting to get better. He's really critical of himself. And, he's just a very appreciative, very humble guy. But, for him, it's all technique stuff. He's got to get stronger, obviously, because he was a basketball player, and he's still, as far as SEC defensive lineman, he's not a strong guy, but he's so long and he's so big, and he has natural power. But what I want him to learn how to do is recognize blocks quicker, be better with his blow delivery and block protection techniques, which just comes with time and techniques, and then developing a primary pass rush move on pass situations and a couple counters off of that instead of just using raw ability. Become a student of the game and really develop yourself in terms of your skill set and what you use, the techniques and moves you use in the run game and in the pass game.
This may not be something you're interested in talking about or projecting, but does he have the type of frame, skill set, et cetera, that he could be one of these elite defensive tackle guys, nationally elite defensive tackle guys in a couple of years that you talk about at the top of the draft maybe?
I just hope we have him in a couple of years.
Yeah.
But I think without question, it was interesting. We had pro day, and then you watched him run around. You don't see guys that are 6'5", 6'6", 305 pounds run around like he does. He runs like a linebacker, and that's rare. And when that's one of the reasons we recruited him. We recognized that early on, and just knew he needed time and reps to get developed. But certainly, I think he can be as good as anybody that me or Will's ever been around defensively. So that when we've had some good ones. So yeah, I think he can be as good as he wants to be.
Did the pro guys, the scouts, ask you about him this year?
I think he catches everybody's eye if you're a football guy and you're standing on the field and you see that big joker, you're like, who the heck is that?
Right.
I think that's pretty obvious.